The Octo-Planetary Blade of Somnambulistic Benificence. That's quite a mouthful. And beneficence is spelled incorrectly. Anyway, Jeff Rientz, longtime contributor to the OSR scene, working in conjunction with Lamentations of the Flame Princess under exclusive license, brings us this promotional item released in part as a fundraising effort. Getting a copy wasn't easy. One needed to purchase the 4 other new Lamentations products: Adventure Anthology Blood, Big Puppet, Fermentum Nigrum de Sepulti, and The Deck of Weird Things. If you were one of the lucky first 200 to order, a copy of this product was to be thrown into your goodie bag. So, what is it? Is it worth tracking down with no PDF copy available? That depends. Lamentations of the Flame Princess is known for their high-quality printings. The Blade, which I'll now be referring to this booklet as, is no exception. Lavishly printed in a beautiful silvery mirrored finish in an A5 format, this full-color, high-quality product features 24 gorgeous pages, including covers. Holding it is akin to what a character must feel when they uncover a magic item. It will definitely have a presence at the gaming table. Parsing through it is a joy, and it feels amazing to hold. As far as how the 24 pages are utilized, the answer is form took priority over function here. Many pages are simply planetary or space photographs, but they sure do look incredible. The only real negative to how this book is designed is that the mirror finish is inherently fragile. The smallest bits of sand, dirt, or crumbs will scratch the finish and be visible. So care must be used if the idea is to keep this product pristine. So, what is the Blade about? Put simply, a magical item. The content within these 24 pages is an elaborate telling of an eponymously named magical sword. The first page is a history of the weapon. The next 2 describe how it works. And the remaining delve into the various planetary shifts and how it affects the sword's powers. In essence, while the Blade is in the possession of a PC, there's a chance during sleep of the character having a strange dream. When these dreams happen, roll a d8, hence the octo in the name, and refer to the page of the resultant planet the roll indicated. Then roll 2d6 on the table listed on that page and ad-lib a dream with themes from the results. Once the dreamer awakens, the Blade will be imbued with unique power based on which planet was rolled. Mercury. Slice through the fabric of reality to teleport to another location. Venus. Centipedes erupt from wounds inflicted by the sword. Earth. The Blade will phase through armor. Mars. The sword collects magical energy. Jupiter. Piercing the heart of a corpse momentarily revives the body. Saturn. The weapon gets a mind of its own that aids or hinders the wielder in combat. Uranus. The Blade can cut anything. And Neptune. Those killed by the weapon swap histories with the wielder. Half the fun of the Blade is figuring out exactly what it does based on the dream, and there are various rules and tips included within the booklet on how a player can do such a thing. In addition, if the player figures out the relationship between the dreams and the sword's powers, there's a possibility that they can help guide their dreams to the desired results. Furthermore, if the player expounds on the discovery and then ever wonders aloud whether or not their dreams are physically affecting the planets above, a surge of Eldritch insight has a chance to obliterate their brain. Simply awesome. The blade is short and sweet, and the rules within are not complicated. There is no real reason to include a table of contents or leverage inside covers here, although I do wish that a copy of the planetary table was listed in an easily accessible location in addition to being found on page 2. Including page numbers for the various planets on the table would have been a good inclusion as well. Understanding that this booklet is a limited edition promotional item, it would still be benefited by a PDF version, even if that version were only available to those who are lucky enough to get a copy. As mentioned previously, the mirror finish is easy to scuff, so the less physical handling needed, the better, and when not being directly used at the table, it would be preferable to have this viewing option available. So, is the blade worth tracking down? Probably not. The net of it is that this was a promotional item available as an extra incentive to try to kickstart Lamentations of the Flame Princess's fundraising attempt. Is it badly written or low quality? Absolutely not. It's just a little light on the content for what you'd have to pay for it. Knowing what you're getting here is important, and at the end of the day, it's just a singular magic item designed to bring a little fun to the table. That said, this booklet succeeds at what it attempts to do, and then some. It is a showpiece, and a beautiful one at that. It is undeniably dazzling, and is sure to bring interest and wonderment to the players who get to see it used during a live game. I give the Octo-Planetary Blade of Somnambulistic Benificence a 16 out of 20.